Hey there guys, Ephraim's Vanguard here, and welcome to this next Let's Play of mine, Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse. Now why am I doing this? Well, you probably should have figured it out right now. I started with a Cartoon Network game, then I went to a Nickelodeon game, and now I have to do a Disney game to complete the trifecta of children's cartoon hosts. And since I left it too long, it's going to be showing a demo of the game, doing a little bit of a demo run. Oh, it actually gives you the controls here. As you can see, this game, it's a point-and-click adventure game. Now, why is it a point-and-click adventure game on the GameCube? Now, that's a good question, which I don't really have the answer for. As you might have saw in the opening, this game is developed by Capcom, obviously licensed by Disney. It says by Nintendo, but I'm pretty sure they didn't, like, they might have just helped with some stuff. We have two difficulties here, kids and normal. Since this is a point-and-click adventure game, I'm not quite sure what the difficulty is. I don't even know if you can take damage in this game, from what I remember. So we're just going to go with normal. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I forgot that I had to cut the air conditioning off for recordings. I shouldn't really need it too much now that it's October. So we're just going to start with a new game.
What?
Well, obviously we have to go to the left. And in case you're wondering what the border is, that's part of the game. It's not like a special thing that I did. So what happened? Oh, so that's how we save? Let's go ahead and save. And then, is this inventory? Yeah. It's been a while since I played this game. I only played it once, and it was a while ago. I actually still have the receipt in the game case, so if I look at that, I can probably tell you the first and last time that I played this game. I chose to play this game. Like I said, I wanted a Disney game, and the only other Disney game that comes off the top of my head, well, there's some of the Toy Story ones that I have. But this was an easy one to do. It was also on GameCube, which of course I already have the setup for. And yeah, as you can see, we walked through that door and then appeared on the other side. So obviously, it's almost like it's a magical mirror or something. This is quite the polished floor down here. You got something to say, Mickey? You got something to say, other Mickey?
Oh boy!
So now we have a Scooby-Doo-esque chase scene.
Stop right there. Aha! Stop right there.
Another Scooby-Doo-esque chase scene. Well. Well, now something just fell out. Well, as you can see, a ghost is involved, which I guess is fitting for October. So we'll pick up that thing in just a second. We have keys here, just like Resident Evil, to open doors, apparently. Well, I'm assuming. So, yeah, start just straight up pauses the game, and the music keeps on going in the background. As you can see, this is a very slow-paced game, because occasionally the game will just go into skits like that are supposed to be reminiscent of, you know, actual Disney cartoons. That gave us a star. I have no clue what stars do. Like I said, it's been a while. And there's another colored door that we must go to. Oh, is it like Mario Party? Trick? Sure. Okay. What do I do? Oh.
That's not nice. Okay.
So now we have a small key.
Gotcha.
And Mickey does a very Zelda-esque pose for that. That's actually some pretty cool lighting effect there with the whole thing. What happens if I tap on Mickey? Just things happen? Yeah. So obviously if the hand isn't lit up, is that the proper term? Lit up, that's the term. If the hand isn't lit up, then it doesn't do anything. Yes, Mickey? So use that small key. We'll open up the door. Of course, we wouldn't need any keys if Mickey just had a lockpick. And so now we get into a new room. Mickey's going to make it. Oh. So is Mickey going to nope out of this already? I think he is. You probably shouldn't have jumped out a wall, Mickey. Just saying.
Gee, what's this? Hmm? What?
So now obviously it's just a regular mirror, now that all the pieces are shattered.
Gee, what's this?
Watch out for the flying shard, Mickey. Watch out for the shrinking shard, Mickey. Watch out for all the levitating shrinking shards.
What?
And thus the pieces get scattered to who knows every which way. Because otherwise we wouldn't have a game. And they're somehow going to be flying through space. Is it actually going to show us where they go? That's a little odd. I can guarantee you I won't remember, though. Is it going to do this for all of them? Please, this will take... it will. This will take such a long time. Alright, it didn't do it for all of them, so that's good. Let's see what Swirly Door has to say. Like I said earlier, this is a very slow-paced game, because there'll be those moments in between. Mickey, you'll just stare at the door, I guess. No, that's the door we came from. Don't go there. And, since it is a point-and-click adventure game, actually moving around is pretty slow, too. You gotta wait for things to happen before you can actually do stuff. It's not as quick as a platformer. Oh, you can see the ghost going in there. So let's grab this. Again, I have no idea what this is. I probably should have looked at the instruction manual first. So Mickey's going to stick his head in here. Grab it, grab it, grab. Oh. I think I know what's going to happen. No, are you serious? We already got one. And it'll shoot up into the sky. Is it just going to play the same clip in reverse? No, this time it's going straight up instead of diagonal. Oh, now it's going diagonal. So it is the same clip in reverse. So with that, we get another piece in the mirror right there. I see it, game. The mirror, it has a piece back in it. You don't have to do the flashing anymore. Sorry if I'm a little, Did that picture just shrink? What? That's odd. And this one doesn't. So let's go back in here. Let's see what happens if... Stay right there, Mickey. Yeah, we'll see what happens, just cuz. Oh, so I see. The trick thing causes some skits or whatever. Oh! So I see. The trick thing does stuff, and the trick uses, like, star power or something. Mickey does another Zelda pose with the key. With some actually pretty cool lighting effects. This is another early GameCube game. As you saw, the copyright was in 2002, so it is around. It was made around the same time SpongeBob was made. I suppose I should talk a little. Nothing. Uh-oh. What's going to happen? Nothing, because I don't have no star juice. We'll figure it out later. Obviously, the ghost is in there, so... No, that picture doesn't do anything. So we'll just go through here. When this game was first announced, people were expecting it to be a platformer, because that's usually what, Oh, hey. That's usually what, Disney does with their games, is, make them platformers. That's what they did before this, like on the SNES, NES, and GameCube, and that's what they did after this. Though the only example I can think of off the top of my head is Epic Mickey. So let's see what that trick over here is. Oh, nope, here we go. The negative tone that this does, it reminds me a lot of, excuse me. The negative tone that it goes into, it reminds me a lot of, okay, so another hand will come and flick Mickey in there. Was that really all it was? So it does so the trick, regardless of whether it actually does anything or not, it causes a little skit to happen. So let's check back in there just cause. No, I think it would just do the same thing again. So let's ignore it. What I was trying to say is the negative tone that it does right there when it gives you the choice of doing the trick or not. It reminds me a lot of in Resident Evil 3. I really am making this in reference to Resident Evil a lot. Oh hey, in Resident Evil 3, whenever you have an option to do something about really an event, usually Nemesis, but sometimes it'll just do that. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you first fight Nemesis, it gives you the option to either fight him or go into the police station. So let's go into this door just cause. Of course, double tapping will make Mickey move a bit faster, so keep that in mind. But like I was saying, when this was first talked about, they didn't show any footage and people were expecting it to be a 3D platformer. Ooh, spooky. Let's light up the candle.
Gee, what's this?
Yeah. Oh, mash that button. Or rather, just do it in rhythm. Oh, hey. Another thing that's actually pretty creepy. Mickey? Mickey? Do it, Mickey. Uh-oh. You know, Mickey, why don't you just leave? I think this is a later area. The shadow effect in this is really cool. It's reminded me a lot of, I probably should have hit the switch, but you know. That shadow effect right there. I don't know if it's only in this room. Yeah, it's only in this room. But it reminds me a lot of Luigi's Mansion, which has really good shadow effects. Like, probably the best I've still ever seen in gaming to this day. So, let's go in this room, just to see what happens. So, like, I keep on getting sidetracked from, oh, but I have a key. Come on, Mickey. You know what to do. Yeah. Obviously, it's not a platformer, it's an adventure game. And people were really disappointed about that, and just in general, people aren't too receptive about this game because they consider it a pretty basic adventure game, doesn't do a whole lot new or interesting. It's pretty much just an adventure game with Mickey slapped onto it. So let's see what's in this piggy bank. Oh, there's something in there. Do it again, Mickey. Oh,
this is a tricky one.
There's gear in there. Let's put a coin in there. What? So apparently putting coins in the piggy bank will make it grow. Make the gear grow. Oh, hey! So now we'll get us another star container. Like I said, this game, it wasn't too well received. Just generally doesn't have a lot going on in it. And like I said, it is very slow paced. So if that's not your type of thing, if I am complaining about the slowness, it's because just in general, the action is a lot slower than a 3D platformer like SpongeBob was, like Ed, Edd n Eddy was, and much less higher action than the game that I was planning on doing, which I'll have to talk about. Than the game that I was planning on doing, which was the first Doom game. What? Mickey, Mickey, no! Come on, Mickey. Do it. Don't get tracked, Mickey. You can do it, buddy. So because the skits do go on a while, I think I'll just kind of talk over them, just cause I don't want to leave you in stark silence all the time. Though with that, Mickey finally notices this piece in the mirror, so now we get piece number 2. They're all in the same shape, apparently. In case you're wondering, the voice of Mickey in this game, it's Wayne Allwine, who was the voice of Mickey from 1977 to 2009. So odds are, if you think of Mickey's voice, it's probably this dude's, since he was Mickey for such a long time. And the ghost, its laugh is based on archived footage of Dallas McKinnon, because I'm pretty sure he had already passed away by the time this game was made, but they used archived footage from the various works that he did with Disney. And this game itself, it's loosely based on the Disney cartoon Through the Mirror, which I actually watched shortly before doing this, just so I could, you know, understand some of the references. And I say loosely based, basically it has the same premise. Mickey has an out-of-body experience during a dream and goes into a mirror. And then there's a few gags that they take from the cartoon, but otherwise it's
Gee, what's this?
has its own artistic liberty because in the cartoon there's no ghost. What? No, Grope. Oh, come on. I thought you just had to do it in rhythm. Apparently I gotta.
Gee, what's this?
No. I just realized I don't have enough star juice. So let's go find some more star juice.
Okay.
Go through here. And like I said, there was a few gags the game takes from the cartoon, though that's pretty much it. Interesting thing about that cartoon, it was one of the first, if not the first, Mickey cartoon specifically that was in color. And if you're wondering how I watched it, it might be available on YouTube, I haven't checked, but the way that I watched it was, I have an old VHS tape that I got out of garage sale at some point of, like a bunch of old classic Mickey cartoons, and it just so happened that that one had to be on it. So Mickey's just going to ignore that door entirely. It just so happens that that was one of the one times that Through the Mirror was released on VHS, or released at all for that matter. In case you're wondering, the compilation, it's called The Spirit of Mickey. That's the only one that I watched, just because I'm a little pressed on time. Speaking of being pressed on time, I should probably wrap up the episode sometime soon. I think I want to keep these at around 20 minutes, which I think is about right here. Alrighty. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.